7 stupid things real estate agents do to mess up their careers, or at least waste their money and their time and their energy. And that is to buy into marketing that you don't think's gonna work. Or you're not confident that it's gonna work, but you fell for the sales pitch. And typically this is expensive stuff. So, I mean, if you want to buy a lead generation program for 20 bucks a month, I mean, that's not going to kill you. But think about it. Do you really think something that's 20 bucks a month is going to really do anything? Anyway, but to buy into marketing, advertising, self-promotion stuff that you're like, I don't see how this can work, but I guess I can give it a shot. The 2 things that I always caution agents about when they're looking at some sort of advertising or some sort of promotions, prospecting, if the goal is one of 2 things, just say no. Okay, if the goal is to get your name out there, absolutely say no, it is not going to work. The other thing is if it's marketed as, well, just 1 closing will pay for it. Now that's true, probably. But I can tell you, every time I bought into something that they told me, well, just 1 closing will pay for it, 1 closing never paid for it. I never got a closing. And so I think it's almost your gut telling you, when you believe that, is like, well, I don't think this is going to work, but 1 closing will pay for it. So let's give it a shot. And I just can tell you, in almost all scenarios, you're never going to get that 1 closing. Now, I guess kind of a third thing to avoid, to just say no to, is prospecting, marketing stuff, marketing packages that you're not excited about, but they have to be done long-term. Now, I mean, an example would be, farming stuff. So, you send out 1 farming piece to a neighborhood and, you're pretty sure that's probably not going to do much because, you've only done 1. So you do, 2, and you do your postcards and you do your this and you do your that. And so a year later, you've spent a couple $1,000s and a lot of time and a lot of energy doing this, and you haven't seen any results, but are you going to quit? Heck no. I've got $2,000 invested in this. I've got a year of my life invested in this. I'm not going to quit. I might be right on the verge. And so you don't. So you do it again and you do it again. And then when you finally give up, you're brokenhearted. So again, that's another thing that I bought into some of this stuff, and it didn't ruin my career, but it sure took a lot of my time, money, and energy. So if you don't feel strongly that it's going to work, and it's a long-term thing and picture yourself a year from now, what if this hasn't worked? Am I going to be willing to walk away? Just get out of the purgatory of that and just say no. So back to anything that promises you to get your name out there, or if that's the goal, is how do I get my name out there? Here's the thing, you can't. There is no way a real estate agent can, especially a real estate agent who's looking for marketing to get their name out there, you can't afford it. What it would take to get your name out there and really, honest to gosh, have an effect, it's that you can't afford it. And there's far better ways to get clients, to get business, than to try to blanket an area with your name and number. So the only real organic, effective way to get your name out there into a neighborhood, into a market, is to be doing business there. And so, if you're doing a lot of business in a neighborhood and your for sale signs are up, your sale pending signs come up, your business cards are in all the houses because you're showing buyers all over the place, then a marketing strategy to get your name out there will work because your name's already out there. But, a brand new agent or a new agent that doesn't have any business, there's no way. There's no way to get your name out there in a manner that's going to be cost effective. So just don't do it. Don't even think about it. There's so many better ways to generate business for yourself than that.